possession, and that is what they're seeking. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So they need a win. They need a win to get them over the line.
Well, Peter, there's good pressure and bad, but this leans very much to the former, and a big chance to take everything on a level. These players have to embrace and tackle the task ahead with the courage and confidence they've grown for a time like this. I expect them to swim and not sink, and they won't need a rubber ring here either.
We're up and running then. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. He's found a way through. Aims beyond the defence. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Mbappe. And he's managed to get free. Mbappe! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Oh, that's a key interception. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Turns back here, probably the best option. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. That's really well cleared. Cherki. Can he finish? And for a moment, time stood still. France with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Mbappe! Worth a try. Shame about the outcome.
Well, there wasn't much else on there, so why not have a crack? So nearly paid off too. Iraq genuinely seem like a side that's confident with the quality they have out wide. They certainly like their little intricate combinations and link-ups.
Well, that's the impression I'm getting.
Yeah, I think you'll want to make sure you give the opposition a different look with each attack, variation, unpredictability. You know, that's always key to success.
Now it's Mbappe. And he's got away from it. Mbappe couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
France need a win here to make it through. Almost half an hour in now. Engages and forces him off the ball. Saliba does really well to win the ball there.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
That's an excellent interception. And now they can spring out of defence. Barcola. Barcola takes a shot! Oh, that's fabulous! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And he is away! The launch of a brand new hero! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
France have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, look, you've got to start your qualification process at some stage, Peter, and that goal is takeoff for them.
Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. Spread out to the left. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Cherki running with the ball. Cherki ploughing through the middle. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Conte. France leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0.
Has been indicated.
Opts for safety. And that brings the first half to a close. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. How would you review the first half?
France probably looking to come in with a bigger lead, but overall I think there's plenty for them to be happy about. They should look to carry on as they are, although a little more composure in front of goal would be perfect.
France looking solid, if not too much more at half-time. Shot a goal! Well taken goal. 2 up now, and they are cruising. And that really is so impressive.
The goal scorer for France after 48 minutes is number 10, Kylian Mbappe.
France are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Mbappe chasing after it. He's in a great position here. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He is through here. Cherki supplying the width on this right. Real chance!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Foot in. Iraq have a free kick. That's going wide left. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Tchouaméni did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. No way he was going to be out-muscled. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now. France are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is banging.
And a chance! Now, who's going to be first to this?
The attendance for this match was
Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Cherki really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
So, third corner of the game. That should get the job done. Struck first time! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
In with the challenge. Conte, he's got away. They're and the shot! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
(3-0) and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Barcola. Hernandez gets a foot in here. Mbappe looking in every way a marked man at the moment. Yeah, there's the shot! And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's been shifted off it. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Mbappe. Barcola. Closing in on goal. Shoots! And no mistake. His utter joy. He engages with absolute happiness. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Coming on the field,
France are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Time and again they are repelled. Akliouche making good progress on the right-hand side. He's picked his way through. Check. Great chance! He's got a goal! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
after 81 minutes, is number 22, Ryan Cherki.
France are having a ball here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
He's a sharp little ball here. Cherki. Mbappe had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one.
Can he finish? Brought out the best in the keeper.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Header comes in! And he seemed certain to get the sixth.
France are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Akliouche purring through the gears. And the finish! And that is faded wide. Could be danger here. He has found the way through. Chance for a shot! And that's a sharp finish. There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
4 extra minutes added on. Pass somewhat off target. And that is that. France have laid claim to one of the most exclusive invites in football. They are into the knockout stage. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, it's a group campaign with significantly more ups than downs for me, and a big step achieved to take the pressure off for what remains. They're in a great position now.